Hello. This is a short update to the series I've shared about MCI or dementia related issues. I was first informally diagnosed about 8 or 9 months ago, and then the actual formal diagnosis was maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, I believe. So, mild cognitive impairment is a issue that is beyond what you would normally expect for your age, but not to the level of dementia. The difference between dementia and mild cognitive impairment is that you have some daily life activities you can no longer perform, and at that point in time, they call it dementia. Not everybody that has MCI or mild cognitive impairment progresses to dementia. In fact, a lot of them don't. I don't know what that's about, but some do and some don't. So I'm just sharing a brief update, as I've already said, and I'm just going to let you know that I continue to be joyful and say to my heart, to the Lord, and to others that it is well with my soul. And it is. And I trust God that He takes these things and uses them for good. And I've already found that in regard to this issue. He's caused me, or the issue has caused me to rethink the need for me to accept every opportunity of service and to do so many different things, because a lot of times those need to be done by other people. Just because I can do it doesn't mean I should do it. So that's one of the lessons I've learned, is that God doesn't need me. And what He needs is for me to trust Him more than what I do in service to Him. Although He certainly calls us, as He says in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10, that He created us for good works, which God prepared beforehand, that we should walk in them. So, by way of update, physically, mentally, this has definitely changed how I process things during the day and during the night, in the sense that there are fairly regular times when I experience a lot of anxiety. It's not an anxiety that comes because I'm thinking about something. It just sort of arrives or shows up. In other words, I'm not worried about this or that. I just find a sense of anxiety that kind of, excuse me, chokes down my ability to go forward in certain things at certain times. I can't really find any rhyme or reason for it when it comes and when it goes. But I will say that, like people that talk real fast, people that I don't understand, things that are confrontational, things like that certainly lend themselves to sending me in those directions. I also have experienced a lot of headaches. They're not super bad, but they're pretty consistent and persistent. There are things happening that really I can't explain very well, but I'll give a try to it. Sometimes if I'm trying to watch and listen to something, especially something that requires a lot of attention, it becomes not visually, but if you know how with visual effects they'll take a picture and blow it into little pieces. I don't visually see that, but it seems like mentally it's that way. It just becomes so many random things that I can't really take it in, and it will literally give me a headache. Anything that causes my mind to strain, which seems to be a lot of things, can just immediately create a headache. It's really strange. I I'm not anxious about it. Even when I'm anxious, I'm not anxious about it, and I'm good with it. But it's just the reality, and I've found that some people are encouraged to hear these updates. A lot of people don't like to talk about this. My wife, Elaine, says sometimes I may talk about things too much. She probably wouldn't talk about them if it was hers, and I respect that. But I've always been somewhat of an open book, not necessarily a good book, but an open book, because I think that what I experience is given to me as a part of my way to serve God and help others. So I'm prayerful that this will be helpful. I hope nobody out there has these issues, but I'm pretty sure they do. And so I'm hopeful that maybe this might be encouraging and helpful to someone. So if you have any questions, or again, I'd love to start an online virtual group of an opportunity to speak with each other and share our experiences and challenges and joys related to this and related to serving God in general. That would be great. So far, I haven't had any takers to that, and that's okay too. But I am here, and if I can help, all you have to do is say so, and I will do my best. I don't know that I can help, but I'm willing to try. So I think that's all that I wanted to share with you. It does seem like there's something else surprising. Not unsurprisingly, I can't think of it at the moment. Um, Balance. I meant to talk about balance. My balance seems to be worse. If I close my eyes, I'm almost surely going to fall down. Well, maybe not fall down, but fall over. And if I don't have something to catch myself, then down is where you fall over too. I think that, just in general, just kind of stumbling, not having a good sense of balance happens multiple times every day. It hadn't affected my driving that I can tell. There have been a few times when I've missed obvious exits that I know well, and I just uh, get past them before I realize it. And other than that, that's been fine. So thank you for listening. And again, if I can help, please let me know. My number, my email, all of that is attached to my Facebook page and the aimingforjesus.com website. And I think other social media that I'm on also would have that basic information. So God bless you and take care. Bye.